You Will Go to the Moon by May and Ira Freeman. The moon is up there, far away. Would you like to go there? Someday in May. This is how you will go to the moon. Here's the rocket that will take you up into space. It is a tall, tall rocket. A tall tower stands next to the rocket. There is a car inside the tower. The astronauts go into the car with you. Now you ride all the way up to the top. Come on in. Come into the rocket. This is where you will sit. You will sit here with the astronauts. The astronauts will show you what to do. Hook on that belt. Hook it on tight. Get set to go. Vroom! At last, the rocket is off, and you are in it. You feel the rocket shake. You feel the push, push, push. But you do not fall off your seat. The strong push holds you in tight. Your rocket keeps going faster and faster. You are out in space now. Turn your head a little. Then you can look out the window. Can you guess what you will see? You see the sky, and it is not blue anymore. The sky looks black. The sky always looks black out here in space. What is that bright spot out there so far away? It is the space station. Your rocket is going there. But not all of your rocket will go there. Now the fuel in part 1 of the rocket is used up. So your rocket dumps part 1. Part 1 falls away. Now there is only part 2 of the rocket. And you are in it. Part 2 fires. On and on you go. Out into space. Open your belt. Oh! Up you float. Off your seat. You cannot stay down. You float because you are a spaceman now. At home all things stay down. The pull of the earth holds them down. This pull is called gravity. But gravity cannot hold you down out here in space. Soon you are near the space station. It does not look like a little spot anymore. Now you can see that the space station is a huge ring, and you can see the ring turning. It keeps turning all the time. You will stop at the space station on the way to the moon. Get ready to dock! Men in spacesuits are floating around out there. They will hook your rocket to a big, round oar. Then you will be able to go into the space station. Come into the space station. Here things stay down again. You will stay down too. Why? The space station is turning all the time. This makes things stay down. It is just like having gravity again. There are things to do here. You can watch TV. There are good things to eat. You may take pictures to show to your friends back home. How long will you be here? When will you go on to the moon? Soon. You will go as soon as the moonship comes for you. Look out the window. What is that strange thing out there? It is the moonship. It does not look like a ship at all. It looks like a big bug with bent legs. The moonship floats over to the middle of the space station. The men hook it on tight. Now you can go into the moonship. The moonship is not like the space station. Things do not stay down in the moonship. Give yourself a little push. You can float right to your seat. There is a rocket at the bottom of the moonship. The rocket fires. You feel the big push. Your ship gets away fast. Then the rockets stop. They gave the moonship a big push. That is all it needs. Now your ship will go on and on by itself. There is nothing to hold the ship back. It doesn't even have to push through air. There is no air at all out in space. You'll be in the moonship for 3 days. That is how long it takes to get to the moon. There are books and games and TV too. There are many things you can do to help the astronauts. How fast the 3 days go. At last, this is the big day. The moon is very near now. It looks like a huge ball. It has holes and bumps all over it. How will your moonship land? The astronauts fire a little side rocket. It makes the ship turn. Now it can land on its legs. Get set to land on the moon. Now the bottom rocket fires again. It fires straight down. This lets the moonship come down slowly. It lands on its long legs without a bump. You are on the moon, but you cannot go out yet. There is no air out there for you to breathe. You could not live in the hot days on the moon. You cannot live in the cold nights on the moon. So you must wear a special spacesuit. There's a radio in it. That is how you and the astronauts can talk to each other. Now you are ready to walk on the moon. The moon does not look like the Earth at all. There are no trees, no lakes or rivers, no water at all. The ground looks like sand. There is a big hole over there. It looks like a giant soup bowl. This is called a crater. There are many, many craters all over the moon. Look over there. What do you see? Here comes a moon car. It will take you for a ride. Away you go in the moon car. You come to a big crater, but this does not stop your moon car. It goes right down into the crater. Down, down, then up, up, and out. The car stops near a hill. You can get out and have some fun. Look what you can do. You can get to that hill in 5 big steps. You can see more from the top of the hill. Do you see that house over there? That is the moon house. That is where you will stay until you go back home. It is easy to get to the moon house. Come inside. Now you can take off your spacesuit. People work here to find out more about the moon and more about things in space. Some of them watch the stars through a big telescope. Look up at the sky. Do you see that big dot shining out there? That is Mars. Mars is a long, long way from the moon. What would you find on Mars? No one has been there yet. But someday you may go there. Then you will see. The end.